What's going on, guys? I am Zack Peter, host of the No Filter with Zack Peter podcast, and we have some hot tea to break down today. There are some new cheating rumors that are surfacing about Melissa Gorga that led to her and Joe Gorga skipping out on Teresa's wedding to Louis over the weekend. But the crazy part is, this isn't the first time that we've heard these rumors about Melissa cheating on Joe. They actually started to surface back in 2013 during season 5 when a man claiming to be Melissa's ex, Brian Bowen, aka Bulldog, that's what he goes by, Bulldog, he came out claiming that she kept up her relationship with him even after she married Joe Gorga. He also claims that she only married Joe for his money. De Niro. Oh, so my initial thought is like, could this be the reason that Melissa is like a hot topic for Teresa? Is this why Teresa really hates Melissa so much? Because, you know, his wife cheated on her brother and she doesn't like that Melissa steps out. Maybe they have an open relationship. Who knows? But anyway, Brian was mixed up in the drama involving Strippergate and Kim D, but apparently none of the cheating allegations were a major storyline that season on the show, even though they did come up and they were mentioned. One of Melissa's friends brought them up brought up that someone had mentioned that she was cheating on her husband during a lunch that they had that was on camera, but ultimately it never went anywhere and Bulldog never made any camera time. On Twitter, however, he claims that offers came in from Bravo for him to get some Eric time, but that he ultimately declined. He did, however, talk to the press at the time and even dared Melissa to take a lie detector test. She ignored him. Her and Joe didn't seem to give any of the rumors any of the attention, nor did they really give him much attention. He would continue to kind of pop off on Twitter. Kim D even tweeted that Bulldog is the real person that brought up all the rumors about Melissa, even though we saw Joe Gorga yell at Kim D at the Posh Fashion Show and at the finale of that season, when Strippergate first broke, claiming that, you know, Kim D, we even saw like in the finale when Caroline was yelling at Kim D and she's like, you broke up a family, you know, how could you do this? You know, all of those things. Like Kim D was really the one at the center of the heat. Kim is now, but according to Kim's tweets back in 2013, was accusing Bulldog of being one of the central figures in pushing these rumors about Melissa from coming out about Strippergate and about these cheating allegations. Fans have pointed out some similarities between Bulldog, aka Brian, and Melissa's youngest son, Gino, because I know that was kind of a fan theory on Reddit, was that her youngest son was not really Joe Gorga's, but it was actually Brian's baby. I personally don't see the resemblance. I kind of think Gino looks like a combo of Melissa and Joe, so I don't know if I necessarily believe that rumor, but I do know that that is a fan theory that like has been circulating on Twitter and on Reddit for many years. Well, now it's being rumored that newbie Danielle Cabral brought up some new cheating allegations on camera while filming this season, which were exposed by Margaret's former best friend, Laura. So we do know, I think Margaret addressed this on her Instagram stories a few weeks ago about her former best friend that was like spreading false rumors about her and was trying to affect her job. And I think she called her like a beast and all of this stuff and a snake. Well, now it's starting to come to light what some of that beef was with relation to Laura and her being involved in the show. So I guess Laura didn't actually film for this season, but she did have a meeting with Jennifer Aydin and Teresa off camera to spill some tea about Margaret. And now it's kind of come to a head with the conclusion of the latest season of Real Housewives of New Jersey. So rumor has it Margaret saw Melissa making out with actor Nick Barada, and she told Laura about it, even though she wasn't supposed to. I believe Melissa and Nick were like in a car. They had gone out for the night, and then Margaret opened the car door and she saw Nick and Melissa making out, but she was like, oh, I can't say anything because Nick is married and Melissa's married, and like that's not good. So I'm pretty sure she went to have a little kiki moment with Laura and was like, guess what I saw them making out. And obviously we can never tell anybody, but you know, let me pour a little bit more of my coffee mate into my coffee and let's, you know, giggle at the tea. Well, now Laura, out of spite, now that her and Margaret have had a falling out, she's brought this all to light, as I mentioned, revealing this to Jennifer and Teresa off camera. But I mean, if you look at pictures of Nick, like you can be like, I mean, I could very easily forget about Joe Gorga with Nick in the car. But Nick's hot, but he's also married. So that's why these two couldn't be doing a little kissy in the back seat. Teresa apparently wanted nothing to do with the rumors. She's like, just like Strippergate, right? She's like, I don't know. I didn't do anything. Wasn't me. I wasn't participating in any of this. I just happened to be around these conversations as they were happening, and I just happened to be around when they were being revealed on camera. Well, this all came to a head at the finale taping, which took place at Dolores' boyfriend's house. The rumors came up on camera, and Teresa apparently interjected and tried to shut the conversations down. I imagine she's like, we're at Dolores' house and this isn't about this. Like, just stop talking about this. Like, just, she didn't want it to be addressed. Obviously, I'm assuming it was revealed that the information was originally delivered to Jennifer and Teresa. We know that Jennifer and Melissa have had beef for a couple of seasons now. Well, when Teresa came in to shut down the conversation, this is where Melissa went off on Teresa, probably for not defending her or for not stepping in to, shut down the rumors or whatever it was. I'm sure Melissa didn't like the way Teresa handled it. This ended up getting the blame shifted onto Teresa, probably for having some sort of orchestration. Louis then jumps in. This apparently leads to a physical altercation between Joe Gorga and Louis, and ultimately ended up being the reason that Melissa and Joe bailed on the wedding. They instead ended up having a little fun in the sun at the beach, an hour away from the ceremony instead. And then according to Radar Online, Teresa sent them a bill for their seats, which is, real petty spaghetti. Well, I mean, I guess, I don't know. Is it petty spaghetti to send people a bill for, if they decide to not show up to your wedding? Do you even want them to show up after they just ended up getting a fight with your fiance's soon-to-be husband? This was, Thursday night? So it was literally less than 48 hours before the wedding. I don't know if I believe that Teresa really did send them a bill. I feel like that's a little silly. It's probably just like a rumor that Radar Online heard from somebody and they decided to run with it and publish it. But what do you guys think? Do you think Laura is reaching for, some attention, some camera time? Obviously, we know she revealed the information off camera. It sounds like she's just a little spiteful. It sounds like she just wants to hurt Margaret because the two aren't really friends anymore. Do you think that Margaret really did see a kiss and then go and tell? Do you think Melissa has been cheating on Joe? Do you think she's made out with somebody? We know that there was a Instagram story that Melissa posted with another guy, and she's like, this is the only guy that I've ever been kissing, and I believe the guy is gay, so that's why she's like, this is the only guy that I've ever kissed, or I'm the only lips that she's ever kissed, something like that, something in relation to being that Melissa didn't kiss or make out with anybody else. Curious what your thoughts are. Drop a comment below, and don't forget to listen to all new episodes of #NoFilter with Zack Peter. Full episodes every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on all podcast platforms. That's Apple, that's Spotify, that's Audible, that's Pandora. Wherever you get your podcasts, you can listen to #NoFilter with Zack Peter. Hopefully you enjoyed this tidbit of tea. Drop a comment below letting me know what your thoughts are. Smash the like button on your way out. And if you haven't done so yet, be sure to subscribe because I've got lots of tea and I'm here to spill it fresh for you. If you want to keep up with me, you can follow me at JustPlainZack or follow the show at NoFilter with Zack on the Instagram. All right, guys. Love you. Mean it. Ciao.